happy 10-year anniversary to Drive, one of my favorite films of all time. Probably just jumped into my top 10 tonight. So a quick synopsis of the movie is we're following our protagonist, who is Ryan Gosling. His name is Driver. He's a stunt driver, but also a getaway driver for certain crimes. And he falls in love with his neighbor, Irene, and her son, Benicio. And the thing about Irene is she has a husband that is in prison who eventually gets out, and the husband has has rent due, and he needs to pay up certain people, which eventually beat him up, and then he tries to solve the issue, and he gets Driver to help him out, and it leads to one thing, which leads to another big old conundrum. And the thing I adore about this film is the directing. Nicolas Winding Refn. I feel like if I could show you how I want to direct, it'd be this movie. I feel like that's just kind of my style. He doesn't waste a shot. The cinematography in this movie is beautiful. The opening scene is just a fucking masterpiece. It's really one of the best cold opens of all time. It just gets me so hyped, man. The soundtrack is beautiful. Everything just coexists so well together. The dynamic between Irene and Driver is just really a match made in heaven. I love Carey Mulligan, and I fucking love Ryan Gosling. And I think this might be one of my favorite roles from Ryan Gosling, just because of how subtle and enigmatic he is. It's just truly beautiful, and they're dynamic. Even though they don't really have a lot of dialogue together, they don't really speak to one another. They do speak, but the way they convey themselves, the way they convey with their facial expressions just says it all about their love, you know? And they really are coexisting. They're very similar, and that's what leads to a great dynamic. And there's so much you can just gain from it. You can see how much Driver really cares for the kid, really cares for the woman, and just cares for their well-being, that he'll do anything to really make that happen. Whew. But fun fact about Nicolas Winding Refn, he's actually colorblind, so that's why his work is so distinct. And also, it's kind of there's a lot of colors going on, and especially at dark, it's really like kind of pink and blue and gray. It's because he's colorblind, and that's how he's able to see those colors. So he chooses those colors so he could see better. But man, this movie is just so fucking great. It's really one of my favorite movies of all time. I like how I actually came back to it tonight. I saw that it was its 10-year anniversary today, and I was like, oh, well, that'd be a good time to watch it. And it's kind of funny that the last time I saw it, I was actually going through a certain thing personally, and now I got certain things going on personally, and I don't know, it felt right to watch it again. I haven't been able to put my heart into anything recently. I've been feeling very anhedonic. And watching this movie made me feel an uproar in myself again. And I was able to put my heart into it. And I was able to feel the emotions again. And it felt good. It felt really good. And I'm glad I watched it tonight. I think that's why I jumped into one of my top 10 movies of all time. But it truly is beautiful, man. It's one of my favorite love stories, considering it's really like an action thriller, and it's very, very brutal and gruesome and gory. I remember watching it for the first time not thinking I'd see that, and it just blew me away. It really just blows you away. It's truly, truly one of my favorite movies. It's truly a beautiful film with a wonderful soundtrack. I mean, what's not to like about it? Please, if you watch it, please text me. Please let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think about it, because it really is like one of my favorite movies. Shout out. Oh, and freaking Bryan Cranston is in it too, man. Oh, man. Just everything about it. The writing is so well done. I think there are certain tweaks about it like that I don't like. There's a lot of like unnecessary cussing, and like some words that I don't fuck with are in there. And yeah, I guess that's a review, right? I don't think I said a lot about the movie, but I think I just showed enough to really get you to watch it. So hopefully you guys watch it. I hope you enjoy it. Happy 10-year anniversary, Drive. That's a review.